Welcome to day 176 of our BitClout journey. I'm Ed Krasenstein here with my twin brother, Brian, and I'm in Chicago right now. Brian's back at home in Florida. So we have a little bit of news. FastFreddie kind of previewed some stuff that's going to be going on next week. Would you like to talk about that, Brian?
Yeah, so FastFreddie first, he replied to me, and I'll actually read what he said to me. He said, it's really exciting, hard to keep quiet on it, but it's going to be great. The calm before the ... And now it's just me talking about some things that are coming in the next couple of weeks. And then he also replied to another individual, and he said, I'm not gonna lie, can't wait for next week. So something must be coming next week. That's at least what FastFreddie, who is one of the core developers now, has said. So I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen.
Well, FastFreddie, isn't he more of like the marketing type guy? I think he's basically the guy in charge of marketing. So maybe it could be the referral program. I mean, this is just a wild guess. Or maybe somebody big's coming onto the platform. Who really knows? It's really hard to say.
Yeah, so there's been a couple other little tidbits of news. A lot of third-party apps are down right now. It has to do with the rollout of the new code for the NFT burning and transferring. A lot of the developers who were running the latest version of BitClout, this update kind of messed things up with the syncing. So if you're trying to use a third-party app, that's going to hopefully within the next couple of hours, some of these third-party developers are going to kind of fix things. So just don't panic if one of your favorite apps isn't working correctly.
Yeah, I went to use a couple this morning that were down, so that was a little discouraging, but they always come back.
Yeah, and I think finally, I know you're busy, Ed, so we'll cut this one short, but the last piece of news is BillBoard, BillBoard.com. They put out a new article yesterday, and it discusses BitClout. And I don't want to say it's like overly positive and a great article to start onboarding people, but it wasn't negative. And it talks about some of the initial issues they had in the beginning, and some of the accounts that didn't want to be on there. It talks about how they rectified that and how they allowed people to remove those accounts. And it talks about the future and how musicians can use BitClout. And it was overall, it was a positive article. And I'm glad to start seeing some of the stuff coming about. It was behind a paywall though, so that kind of sucked. We read it, but most people, unless you're a subscriber of BillBoard, wouldn't be able to read it.
Well, I did see you posted a link to get around the paywall, Brian.
Yeah, I did. I posted an archive link. So I think everybody on BitClout should read it. It's not obviously not the people that BillBoard's targeting, so I didn't feel too guilty doing that. But yeah, I mean, I think we're going to be seeing more articles in the future. I think we're going to be seeing some big things happening, probably starting next week, and going for the rest of the month. We're going to probably have a few weeks of some really exciting stuff coming out on BitClout. Perhaps some celebrities joining. I noticed a few people were buying David Portnoy's his account, which is Stool Presidente, and it was interesting because thousands of dollars are involved, but I see no indication that he's coming on board. Maybe it's speculation, maybe something.
I think it's speculation. I also saw people were buying Donald Trump's coin that went up a lot yesterday. So, I think it's just a bunch of speculation of what's going to happen, and we'll see. We can't really guess. It's just we're going to wait and see.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I think that's probably a good place to end day 176. Enjoy your vacation. You're going to be there for another few days. So we'll probably have some more videos taking place in a hotel lobby or wherever you're at.
Yeah, I'm in the hotel lobby.
All right.